Hello my fellow sparklers, the saga of the square mesh ruler continues. So, I tried this and it did not fit great. I already have pictures of how it fits on here. So I will show you that real quick. And then let me show you the small square one. It's not good news. It fits exactly the same. I watched some videos on this. I watched one Diamond Painting by Donnie, and I watched Mrs. Coffee, and it seems like most people have the same issue, and that it's fitting in one part and it's not fitting in the other. And so it can be a bit of a pain just to get straight in the first place. But honestly, for me, it's still worth it. So I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna bring the camera down so you can see. Let me zoom in. I'm losing my light here. Too much light. Okay. We'll live with this. You can still see. Okay, so you can see here, it's lined up. Oh, my camera is being such a brat about focusing. Okay, you can see it's lined up. It looks good. And you go down and you start to get a little bit at the top. You get a little more off and a little more off, and it's just totally off. So that is just not going to work, obviously. So I had the same problem with the bigger one. I looked and I looked and I looked at square drills online. Honestly, I don't see anyone that are really built different than this. My camera will not stay put. So if you find one, great. Share the link with the rest of us. Otherwise, this is how square mesh rulers are. They worked great for the video I posted about them for my blue butterfly lady painting that I started. And the drills were so straight and beautiful. And this, I think what I'm going to do is mark where it starts to go off. And really I'll use my big mesh one for that. And just use it up to that point, because I did find it quite useful. Obviously the smaller one, you're not going to have as many. But this was 15.5 by 3.5, I think, or just straight up 15. So there we go. We have the small square one, and here's the regular for comparison. So this one is 16 inches. Measured it. That's 16 inches. What am I talking about? Centimeters. And this one, pretty much right on the dot, 15.5 centimeters. And this one is 3.5, as stated. By my count, this one had 300 holes, even though it's advertised at 250 to 240. Super bizarre. This one has 675. It's advertised at 599. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same ruler that's advertised at 15.5 centimeters by 7 centimeters and 735 holes. As I stated in my previous video, no idea where they're getting any of these numbers. So that's my square mesh ruler conclusions. If you have any more info on these, let us know. If someone can develop one, if you have a laser cutter machine and some sheet metal laying around, I would recommend you develop a square mesh ruler that fits these other paintings, because they're clearly two different layout sizes, even though all the square drills are 2.5 millimeters. And so all of them, because they fit flush, should be 50 drills per 125 millimeters square. So yeah, that's my conclusion. They work part way down. I'm going to mark the part where they tend to start going off, and I'm going to use it up to that point. They really are helpful for the square paintings, but unfortunately they don't fit all the way down. Don't know why that is, or why they can't develop one that fits. C'est la vie, but that's my findings, and I hope you find them useful. I'm gonna See if I can maneuver this so you can see what I'm talking about with these. Okay, yeah, you can see it here. These lines. I can't keep them down. So the only thing I can do, because I do like this painting and I am going to display it, and when it's flat against the wall, you're not going to notice it as much. But I am going to really push that down and seal it real quick. But that is just frustrating beyond belief. It's not creased in the back at all. Ooh, there we go. The only thing I can think is it's these rivers that keep popping up even though I've flattened them. So I've cut and flattened all of these and they come back. So that's annoying and a little disappointing, but it's still a beautiful painting and I still love it and will display it. So I hope you find these conclusions, this experiment, helpful. Ask me any questions in the comments below and I'll see if I can help you. But otherwise, I think it's kind of a hopeless cause unless someone else can engineer a better square mesh rulers. Or just use it halfway down like I plan to. Enjoy diamond painting however you want to do it, with or without a ruler though, and keep on sparkling.